This thing is on. Hi, how you doing? Today I have this electric screwdriver for precision work. Contains 4 torque tool settings from 0.15 up to 0.35 Newton meter, which is pretty cool because we don't gonna damage our screws for laptops and phones and small devices. In addition, we may change to the manual settings, which will give us up to 5 Newton meter power. We have as well the LEDs on the front and the battery 350 milliamps, which in theory is supposed to last for a while. So let's go and do unboxing of that. Okay, let's do it right now. So we have this. I will try to not shake the desk, okay? So this was bought in Amazon, okay? Cost me not much. I think it was 25 up to 30 quids. So that's the magnetic some, I believe, to remove the bit. Okay, we have a charger. Of course, the quality of the cable is not the greatest, but I believe good enough. Then we have our box over here. Some user manual instruction, kind of simple how to use, you know, pretty much. I don't think it's some sort of rocket science, alright. I'm just gonna adjust the light. And what we have here, some sort of mobile phone repair tool. Okay, so probably that you may use that as well. But what is the most important? The most important thing is, the cool thing is you may charge this when it's in a box, okay? So that is a pretty cool thing, yeah? So we're pressing button and the whole set will come off, okay? Now, let's start from the most important. We are getting as well some sort of tweezer. Looks pretty cool. The tip is very fine. Okay, and some, that's more likely if you want to lift something, I don't know. The bits on the first look, they look not too bad, I have to say. I'm working in electronics for over 20 years, and I may tell you straight away that they shouldn't be too soft. Okay, I hope it's charged anyway. So okay, we have settings now of the torque. It's actually 5 of them. So this 4, it's 5, and it's 200 RPM, so it's not too fast, and that's correct because for electronic devices you shouldn't, for small screws, you shouldn't use too high speed. Of course, would be brilliant if you may adjust the speed as well, but I don't think it's working like that, you know. Okay, so we have actually pretty much a nice number of the bits, okay? So you probably will have everything for a standard repair, but you know, for us the most important is how this will work, okay? So I have here some old Latitude laptop. I believe there was some water damage with it, and I want to see how well will unscrew the CPU coolant system cooler. Okay, you see how slow it is, and that's what you really wish to have. Too fast, it's not good. Okay, let's change the settings. Okay, it's doing well. I think battery is on a level 1. So that was the how fast you may pretty much take off. It's much faster than manual way. Now I want to see how this will screw. Okay, so battery is on 1 level, but it's still good enough. Okay, I set up this to 0.35 right now. So you should hear kind of, yeah, it's a noise. Okay, let's see how this adjustment may work. Oh, it's much stronger now. Hold on. I'm feeling the... Okay, now we have setting on the top level. And I feel already how strong it is because it's... And I think it's going a little bit faster as well. I don't know. Which I think makes sense because with the higher torque you expect that you will screw with a little bit higher power. Okay. So that's how it is, and you see there is no marking on the bit. That's what I was saying. This should be pretty much good quality of the metal what you was used, you know. Of course, if you're gonna use for small things, you know. So let's see if I will change this to okay, so you have to hold for a second to adjust. Okay, we're gonna do now the lowest one. So yeah, it's also setting up the speed, you see, which actually wasn't really specified on the in the description itself. So we're gonna adjust up to 5 now. Okay, a little bit faster, not the crazy fast. So probably maximum is 200 RPM. But you see, I have to really like hold this because it is spinning itself. It's really powerful for such a small device. Obviously, don't get me wrong. If you're gonna start using this, for example, to you know, assemble the power supply for your PC, probably will be not so great because the size of the screw. But if we're talking about like small screws which require like a torque around 0.2, 2.5, 0.3.5, that is a pretty much good thing, and I believe will make your life more easy. So if you click in once, you see you may turn the light or turn off. So in general, what I may say, I think it's very good tool for such a small amount of money, and you know, if the battery will die, you may still use as a screwdriver in the worst case scenario. If you will forget to, you know, charge, or you will keep in the box too long, you know, you're still gonna be able to use this as a normal screwdriver. So if you don't pressing the buttons, you know, you may still unscrew and screw things, you know. So what I may say, the bits as well come in very easy. I don't know really like how you may use that. I think it is the magnetizer. Okay, sounds good. So if you have in this, it should, oh yeah, kind of more easy to remove it, to remove the bits, you know. Interesting. Anyway, I may say like from cheap kind of tools, I will give this tool around from 1 to 10, I think 7.5. Reason, it was cheap, the quality is pretty cool for that money. Then I like the adjustment that you have for 5 different torques. Only what I want to say is there was no specify information that when you're changing the torque level, it will change as well your speed level. Okay, so that's something, you know, what needs to be more clarified, you know. And apparently you may unscrew and screw around 200 from 200 to 300 screws, which is pretty cool for small screws, and then probably charge for 2-3 hours, and you may jump back with it, or you may buy 2 of them. Yeah, so what I want to say, yeah, go for it. I think it's all right. You shouldn't be disappointed. Okay, the brand is KAIWEETS, whatever. Of course, it's probably made in China, which it is. But most of the thing is in China. Probably iPhone is as well made in China. So, yeah, it doesn't mean it's something bad. Maybe 40 years ago the quality was different, you know. But it's pretty cool. I really like this option with, you know, like you don't using the tool, placing like that. Okay, let's switch off the light. You closing this like that. Leave that way. Bam, and you may. Where is the cable? Where is the cable? And you may connect the cable and charge your device. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you like it, leave a like. You may subscribe for my channel. Thank you very much, and bye.